Based on, I assume you want to respond to the statement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. This match is not right for you.
So, Your Honor?
It's not right for you. You're going to want to respond.
Yes.
Why do you need to respond?
So, Your Honor, before I respond, I actually, on my side, I argue that it's unfair, Your Honor, that to even accept the papers, Your Honor.
That's why I'm asking you if you want to respond to it. I haven't accepted them.
Okay, I'd like...
That's what I said to us. I'm not accepting them. I want to see what they say.
Okay.
So they are reading an application to ask to allow them to formally file. I assume you will want to respond to that.
Yes.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I can respond.
How long do you need
to respond to their...
this application? Or further evidence?
As in, if the court accepts it.
Yes.
Well,
in general, because the court must decide whether to accept it, and I assume that you would want to file a response to say why it shouldn't be accepted.
Yeah, I would. I think I'm prepared, Your Honor. It's fine.
So
it's nothing I
you will just follow. Just remember, Mr. Kessler, I can't hear your evidence. It's not an affidavit. This isn't a trial.
I understand.
So you will have to stick to your founding affidavit and the replying affidavit you've already filed.
Yeah, Your Honor, but if I have to do that, Your Honor, it means that I would have to write in hand and submit in hand.
Then that's what you should do. I'm giving you that opportunity.
Okay, how long will I get to do that?
As much time as you need. I can simply move the matter from roll and we can set it out in your read.
No, if you can give me an hour.
An hour?
But you want to give me a long time, please?
As much. Tell me how long you need this.
2 hours is fine.
I think what you want to do is stand back down person. That give you a day to file a response, and you can file by tomorrow morning at 10, you can file by a reply if you need to by tomorrow at 5.
Sorry, Your Honor, can I just ask a question? Would I have to file online? That would be impossible by Thursday. Your Honor, I would have the assumption that it's fine. You can proceed now. I'll respond now. It's fine.
But, Mr. Bester, that's fine. Just understand, you stick to what you're releasing in your filing and applying it there. I'm not allowing submissions outside of that. You've made a lot of submissions now outside of that. And I've allowed it, but it's not admissible in front of me. It has to be under oath. You've made a lot of allegations about countries like Belgium and Sweden and the USA and Australia allowing devices. That is not admissible evidence. If it's not an affidavit, I cannot accept it. Those are the rules of this court. That's why I asked. You want an hour or two, I'll give you an hour or two.
Okay.
But if you want longer, then what happens is this is the procedure. I remove the matter, and when you're ready, even if it's in a week or 2 weeks, you can set the matter down here again. It doesn't mean it's urgent. That judge can decide when it's urgent. But I will give you the opportunity to respond. That is your right.
Okay. Is the court saying you're accepting the application?
No. I'm saying I'm giving you the opportunity to file an affidavit to say why it shouldn't be
Oh.
and to respond to it in the event that that court does it.
I understand, Your Honor.
You understand? If you don't want that opportunity, that's fine. Then I will make a decision myself. I'll get it to extend to evidence. But then, as I say, Mr. Bester, and this is why I'm beating this for the third time, you are bound to your filing affidavit and your replying affidavit. That is the evidence you give this court under oath. I don't accept evidence possible. That's how I'm asking you.
It's fine, Your Honor. You can proceed. You can proceed.
You want to proceed. Then I'm going to stand this matter down because I want to fully read this application with the permission of somebody. I have other matters to attend to at 10 o'clock. My secretary will inform you at what thing, where we are. The alternative is that I can stand you down on Thursday at 10.
I need
See you at 10 o'clock with this matter.
Yes,
Sorry, Your Honor. If that's the case, if the matter is put down, would I still have the option of filing an affidavit or not?
Well, you must decide, Mr. Bester. Are you filing or you're not filing? That's what Mr. Bester, you and I keep going around in circles. If you want to file, I will give you the opportunity.
Yes, Your Honor. But the main reason why I'm asking is to understand if the matter would be separate from today. The reason why I want to proceed because I'm already on condemnation on the main application. So if any delays are enforced further, I'm giving more a disadvantage, Your Honor. That's why I'm asking the court. Would it be a matter if the court has to read the application? Will we still proceed today, or would it be a matter on a different day? That's why I'm asking.
Proceed today, but I need an opportunity to read these papers, and I have other matters waiting. So I'm still on those matters. I can read this at 1 o'clock, and then I'm telling how far in. And I'm trying to read sometime between 2 and 3 o'clock. Then we can finalize this matter today.
I mean, I was shocked by THABO BESTER standing and speaking to my lady, okay? THABO BESTER represented himself yesterday, and we saw how it started, which is him reading out his passionate speech. Somebody said it was a PowerPoint presentation. And how it is ending with my lady accepting, because she's not really clear, so I don't really hear everything. I tried to change the audio and bring it more crystal clear. So excuse me if I'm not being accurate with some of the things. So my lady accepted the submissions, I guess the submissions from the state. So now THABO BESTER has to, actually it's not the submissions from the state, it's the submissions from the respondent, because this is THABO BESTER's urgent application about his deportation. So THABO BESTER is the one who put this in court. Okay, so he is the applicant, and then the respondent is the state and 7 other government departments. I imagine Home Affairs is there, Prison Services, and okay. So THABO BESTER, this is where you see it wasn't such a good idea for him to represent himself, because now he has no idea and he's making mistakes right there and there. And this, my lady, the court, she's noticing it and she's letting him walk into the trap. So she starts with, how long do you need to respond? I imagine you want to respond. And THABO BESTER says, of course I want to respond. And then she says, okay, cool. How long do you need? And he goes, an hour? An hour! He forgets he's got to write it all out. He's not going to type it out because that's not going to be possible. He also needs to, he's writing it out, so he doesn't have a copy. So now he needs access to a photocopying machine. And the worst of it all is that he didn't factor in that he needed it commissioned. Where was he going to find a commissioner? Yeah, the legal masterclass or whatever it is that he thought he was doing and that he could do it on his own wasn't working. Now, then I asked myself, why doesn't he have a legal aid attorney, advocate, somebody working for him? And the guys over there who represented him during the main trial, why are they not in this trial? Okay, so that was answered. It's because this is a civil matter, and that those advocates, they work with criminal trials. So that's why he's on his own. But I don't understand why the state is allowing this, or they're setting him up for failure. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts about it. But anyway, back to what I wanted to mainly talk about. And then he stands up and says, I think this is unfair. And there we go again, THABO BESTER. The court is not about your emotions, okay? He's got to learn to control that so that he can put across his points without being emotional. And then the next thing, because the law does not govern according to emotions, THABO BESTER. Okay? And then next thing, when he says he'll be ready in an hour, the court says an hour, and then he goes, okay, 2. How much do you want to give me? And then she says, okay, we can come back tomorrow morning. And he goes, no. In my mind, I'm like, okay, so he doesn't want to go back to solitary confinement because this was in the morning yesterday. So if the court was going to be postponed until the next day, it means he's going back, to the court, Khosimampuru, solitary confinement. And he's too happy to see other human beings right now, okay? He's not interested in going back. And he goes, no, I'll respond today. Give me 2 hours. And my lady says, okay, I'm giving you 2 hours. And then she says, are you sure? I can even do this. We can even postpone this until Thursday. And he says, nope, today. And then he tells the court that I have to handwrite it and then I have to submit it in hand. Will you take it? Because I won't be able to type it out. I don't have access to that. And she's like, yes, I'll take it. Well, I'll take it. And then he says, okay, let's do it in an hour then. So the court is postponed. She says she's got things to do. She's got a whole other life other than being around THABO BESTER. So she'll check in on him later on. Okay. Then they come back. Oh my God. And then THABO BESTER starts to say, wait, before we adjourn, because I'm already in condemnation on the main trial because I haven't submitted. It sounds a lot. Guningi, he needs to get legal representation. I don't know if he has to get a UNISA graduate or student or someone who is still there. No, but they won't have sat for the bar, so they can't do submissions for him. He has to find a way around it. Him representing himself, he's not helping his own case. That's my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
I just wanted to say that if Mr. BESTER is worried that his time for filing a replying affidavit in the main application has run out, and postponing this matter to Thursday will put him in more trouble. I can just take instructions from my client, because I think in any event, it was going to be a sensible thing that his time for filing the replying affidavit should start running whenever the order is given in this matter. I would presume that would be a sensible thing. So if he was going to have 10 days to file it, ordinarily he would still have that 10 days. I can't see that there will be prejudice to my client. Yes. So, because I'm just thinking on the question of practicality, and also accepting that, on the part of my client, the court is only getting the application today. So if Mr. Bester has it, he can consider it, the court can consider it properly, and then in the next 2 days, literally, we can all be back here and know that all the housekeeping issues and all the matters are dealt with properly.
Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Mzansi says your main application won't be in jeopardy. It will only be the time in which you have to file your replying affidavit from the main application will only start running from the day of this full piece of work. So you won't have to worry about that.
Okay, no, it's fine, Your Honor. If we are given until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I think by then I would also even draft my own affidavit. If it's today, if it's on Thursday, it's fine. I'll also put my own affidavit to respond.
Mr. Bester, I want you to think about the time you leave, because I don't want an argument later that you were to fill in a proper opportunity.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with 2 hours. Sir.
All right. It is better to stay down.
Thank you. Lady, can you in the meantime just ask my attorney to properly compile those affidavits? Yes. Thank you, my lady.
Your Honor, in relation to the supplementary application or affidavit that was submitted, I have it in hand. This is my reply, but unfortunately it's not commissioned, number one, and I have
THABO BESTER. As predicted by my lady, the time was not enough. He mustn't forget that he was writing an affidavit responding. It was probably, I don't know, a 30-page, 100-page, 200-page affidavit from the state or the respondents. And then he thought 2 hours was going to be enough with his legal non-existent experience. And then now they are back after the 2 hours that he insisted on. And then he says, my lord, the cat ate my homework. The dog ate my homework and I didn't finish my homework and then I lost my home. And the judge gives it to him, okay? She lets it rip. And in my opinion, I think the judge is in full right of everything that she said, because she gave him so many chances to just adjourn until Thursday, but solitary confinement is not where THABO BESTER wanted to be. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, but let's listen to the rest of that exchange.
annexures that are to it that needs to be copied, and I need to have a copy. This is my original, so there's no way I was taken while I was writing, and I was not done.
I understand that, Mr. Bester, but if you recall, before we adjourned, I gave you 4 or 5 opportunities to stand down, and you chose to be here at 2 o'clock. And that is, unfortunately, that's leaving us it.
That's fine, Your Honor, but at the end of the day, I can't submit an affidavit that's not commissioned. It's also not commissioned.
And that is why you give it 4 or 5 opportunities, Mr. Bester. So we are here, because you insisted we are here, and you received. And if you recall, I explained to you several times that if you don't file it, you are bound to your sounding and replying. And you insisted, despite me asking you several times if you want to stand down Thursday, you insisted 2 o'clock, and it is now past.
Your Honor,
Please continue. There is no further adjournment.
Can I finish? So I'm saying, can I finish what I'm stating, please? The process of commissioning this, it's not up to me, Your Honor. I'm in a cell, and I have to get authorities to commission it. I have to get authorities to approve a complainant request to go and make copies somewhere else. It's not up to me to make those copies in my own cell. That is why we are here, Your Honor. I do not have access to those things. So I was not able to get these things commissioned. I was taken immediately to come here. I explained that I am not done in the sense of making copies. I was then informed I should request the court for a postponement, which is not in my doing. This copies, I have all my documents here. If the court wants to make copies for me, I have no problem. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, it's the process within prison that blocks me from making the commissioning officer is a member of correctional services. I have informed the head of prison. He did ask me to request for postponement to get this affidavit commissioned. There's absolutely nothing I can do about that, Your Honor. And second, my annexures which are pertaining to most of the allegations brought by the respondents. I cannot put them because they are my original copies. So if I submit them, I do not have any documentations with me. And that's basically what I need the court to understand. And then moving on from there, Your Honor, I will address the court as the court wishes, but I do want to highlight that I feel that the court is being prejudiced towards me. Your Honor, dealing with the responding, a supplementary affidavit that's submitted by the respondents, Your Honor.
So let me know in the comment section down below if you think the judge should have given THABO BESTER yet another chance, since he is learning on the job. Okay, he is learning on the job. He's making a lot of mistakes. It's costing him. It's going to cost him. And he's only realizing that now. So let me know. What are your thoughts? Should the judge have given him a chance? Was she being too hard on him, especially since he is a brand new advocate and never set the bar, has never done any other case before this. He's just a guy who sits in solitary confinement without even access. He doesn't even know what time it is. I think they should give him a watch, though. I think that one is harmless. The watch, as long as it's not an Apple Watch, I don't think it connects to the internet. I think they should give him access to the time, because do you know how miserable it is to watch a minute go by and see how time moves? I think they really need to give that to him. That one, I would advocate for him. But other than that, if you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely have my heart. I want to hear your opinions of the exchange between THABO BESTER and her ladyship, okay? Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for watching the ads. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, because we're learning. We're learning from them gulugudus, okay? Let's not take them for granted. And also, don't forget, innocent. Yes, he might have been charged previously, serving a life sentence in Tanzania, but in this case he is innocent, even though he was in Tanzania. Because how do you deport someone who was never in Tanzania? But then he was there. So he was there, and then he didn't. You know what? Let's talk about it in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you on my next upload.